it's Kay from Crafting with Kay. How are we all? Got your drinks ready? So this is my WIP Chat. I forget which number it is now. There's not that many, to be fair. And this is going to be my longest one yet, so wish me luck. It's part of Mrs. Crochet and Coffee's WIP Chat challenge, where basically you record a video for an hour. So we'll see how many parts I need to do this on, as I do have a 2-year-old. She's currently distracted with her toys, and she's got one of her favourite shows on in the background. But if you've been with me before, you know she likes coming over here for the good stuff, her apricots. So you might see the odd hand creep up or some noises, because, you know, well, she's 2. So how are we all doing? Happy New Year, everyone. Let's get started. This pen just came from Amazon. I just searched for diamond painting pens and accessories and stuff. I like that random shade there. This boat came with a kit once. Could not tell you which kit. It was quite a while ago. And my containers are a form of yeah, of the Victoria Award ones, but I got them off of AliExpress because, well, there's no way in hell I could afford 50 quid just for storing of the diamonds. So, but you know, maybe in the future I'll get myself a genuine one. But so far these have been doing me quite well. This is only my second picture using them. I treated myself last year to them. It's so weird saying last year. I'm just using a standard sort of four placer because I love my 4-placer. I've had to file it down a couple of times now, so it's probably on the way out soon. It's just normal pink wax. The project I'm working on is DAC's, what's it called? Angie and Oliver by Hannah Lynn. But I always have to try and remember that it's Angie and Oliver, because my partner saw it and at first said, oh, that's Zena. So I'm guessing that makes the turtle Gabrielle. I don't know. So from now on, she's now known as Zena. No idea why. No idea what goes on in his head. I'm going to apologise in advance if I end up having what they call parent Tourette's. If I have to yell at Kira or anything. To be fair, she's usually a good girl. She just likes to get into mischief sometimes, bless her. I'll often call her Pickle. Depends where my head's at. It's whatever I call her. It just could be Pickle, could be Sweetie, could be Maggot. Who knows? We shall wait and see. So yeah, with this WIP Chat, I figure, because I haven't done one that's about, you know, getting to know me. So, using Mrs. Coffee's advice, because how on earth do you fill an hour? I'm not much of a talker in the first place either. Still getting used to talking to myself. So we shall see how well this goes. I've written up some questions that I saw on a website. I've written them because I can't use my phone to record and to then look up the questions. So I've got a whole double-sided sheet of paper. So we'll go through those in a bit once I feel a bit stumped. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. She had climbed somewhere she should not have been climbed on. She's actually down here now trying to ask for my forgiveness. You say, hey, stop playing with my top. I love you too, sweetie. But I'm not going to hug you because I told you off. I'm trying to tell her off without laughing. That's the tricky bit sometimes. Like, God damn it. No. Yeah, you want your apricot? You say ta. Say ta. I hate these things. I really can't stand them. But you adore them, don't you? Ta. Okay, bye. And she wanders off to do whatever she's doing. So as you could probably hear, I've got a lot of nervous energy. My longest WIP Chat, I think, is about 16 minutes. So we shall see how well this goes. Gotta love a bit of tea. So just a little bit about me. So my name's Kay. You can either be lazy and put the letter K or K-A-Y. I am in England. I've born and raised, Jesus. Born and raised in Essex. Not that you could, not you that, really cannot talk today. Deep breath. Okay. So you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell that I was from Essex because of my accent. Don't know why I don't have a standard Essex accent, but I'm so glad I don't. Because, dear God. Let's see. I started diamond painting during the first lockdown in March. I kept seeing tons of ads on Facebook about it, so I thought, sod it, saying let's go on Amazon and get a cheap kit. And now the addiction is real. I have been swamped under, and I have a bunch. And then I started my YouTube channel in October, near the end of October. Because I thought, something, we're in a second lockdown now, sod it. What else have I got to do? Apart from keep my my daughter and my fiance alive. No, that's it. You come back for another one. You say ta. Ta. Good girl. She waits so patiently. She doesn't talk yet. She makes sounds and babble, and sometimes she'll try and say ta. But mostly she just gets hyper excited sometimes, bless her. Yeah, so apart from keeping my little family together, I've got so much free time. I thought, so I watch a lot of Rachel Ray, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, watch Hiker from Stone Cold Coffee Craft, and Kim from K Diamond Paints. And I thought, so why not give it a go? Worst that can happen is you can't keep it up, or I just don't do well, or I figure, what have I got to lose? So I'm giving it a crack. I've mostly done unboxings because those are pretty easy. You don't have to, you just have to talk about that particular kit. This one at the moment is working out pretty well. To be fair, it's so rare I have a major problem with DAC kits. I love the fact that it's poured glue. I do work on double-sided adhesive kits, but they're not my favourite. But I recently did my first custom, and that was double-sided. And I really enjoyed that, actually. My friend really liked it. So yay, that's good because it was a present. I went into that hole of, oh, let's do some presents. And I almost didn't get it done in time. I ended up making a deal with my partner. He loves stew. I cannot stand stew. But I said, right, if I can get this done by the 20th of December, I will make you a stew. So he stepped up his dad game. I barricaded myself into the bedroom. Sorted myself out a dodgy workstation. And watched a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean. And just smashed it out of the park. Great news is, I completed it. Downside is, I now have to make him a stew at some point. Yay. I might just get myself a microwave meal or something, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of it. Really not. Nothing in particular, I just think it's a big weird soup. But, that could just be me. What are we doing, little madam? She's spinning in circles. So she's fine. What else can I say without going to the list? So I have a fiance. He has a twin brother. He drives me absolutely balmy. But to be fair, it's a good banter, back and forth type thing. I call him my brother from another mother. Because we are actually really close. And it's a shame about this pandemic, but everyone's living in it. Him and his fiance used to come over every Saturday. Kira absolutely adores her aunt. Obviously with everything going on, not been able to do that in ages. But hey, here's to the, future's looking a bit brighter now, so we'll see how long it takes to get things moving again. We've been in tier 4 since before Christmas. So essentially, no family around at Christmas or anything like that. Which is a shame, but you know, so we actually had a nice Christmas. We had a nice New Year's Eve. We just got his brother and Mrs. on Zoom call. And we just, you know, had a drink once she went to bed. We had a drink, put the Zoom on, and just kind of chilled. So that was actually quite nice. It was nice not to have to get all dressed up and try and go somewhere and then worry about where the little one's going to be going. And so that aspect of it was actually really nice. Nervous about her going to nursery. She goes, I always go back and forth between calling it nursery and preschool. So we'll see how that all goes. Originally she was due to go back on Wednesday. But I don't know what's going on at the moment. The preschool itself doesn't even know what's going on. So but they're gonna let us know, keep us posted. It's just scary times that we're in. And she's decided to climb up the thing again, hasn't she? Yep. 1 second. Hey. She loves to climb at the moment. It's like, dear God, no, I don't want you falling and hurting yourself. She said, Mummy, look at me. Look what I can do. Good for you. Really don't want to go to hospital at the moment. They're busy enough as it is. Just because you're being a fool climbing stuff does not mean we have to go. Let's just stay on the ground with both our feet and play with our toys. You got enough of them for Christmas. Anyone else have fun figuring out where to put everything they've just accumulated over Christmas? I have to say, it's quite funny at the moment. She doesn't really understand Christmas and such yet. And she was really confused this morning because when she woke up, the tree was down. She was so confused. But then she's got all this other space to run around in again. So, yeah, the only thing I've got to do now is get the decorations off the ceiling. I really can't bother, so I've just left that for now. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. At the moment, I always tend to work in rows. Before I used to work in squares. But for the last couple of projects, I just kind of go in rows. And this is the first time that I'm literally just doing like one colour at a time. I tend to do little bits here and there. But this time, I'm actually doing all the black first, because it's the most tedious colour to me. And then it takes me the longest time to do that. And then I'm just colouring in on the inside once it's done. I swear, this bit takes forever, and then the colouring is just done. But alas. So let's see. So I recently started an Instagram to link with the YouTube. I've never had Instagram before. I originally only got Instagram so I could take part in that was it. It was Drills and Chills. That was it. Drills and Chills this year I took part in. And then there was the added bonus that I was actually able to take part in Rachel Ray's charity auctions. She only does that on... You have to get everything out. So yes. On her charity auctions, because she only does them on Instagram. I'd never seen them really before. So that was quite cool. I was like, you know something, let's create an extra account. And then... yeah, link it to this. So to try and intertwine the two. I'm usually literally just a Facebook person. So it's a whole new world. Yeah. Whole new world, isn't it, Pickle? Let's see. At some point my partner's going to come home. He's recently just left to go to the shops because we need a couple of bits. So we'll see how long he takes to get everything. Oh, 1 second. I swear his ears must have been burning. He just rang me to just clarify something from the shopping list. Yeah. Are you playing with your bricks and stuff? Yeah. So let's have a quick look-see at this list. I've written down, how many did I write down in the end? 40 questions. So let's see how long it takes me to get through these. Let's see, question number 1. What's your favourite way to spend a day off? Well, I'm a mum, so I don't really get a day off. And she only does like half a day at nursery. So I don't know yet, really. Well, I say half a day, it's like 2.5 hours. This year, when she goes back, she's been cutting out her naps. She's going to be doing like a full day, 9:15 till 3. And honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do with my time. It's going to be a mix of housework, diamond painting, and sleep, I think. Because I miss sleep. Anyone else out there just miss sleep? I suffer from chronic pain and other stuff as well that interferes with sleep anyway, so sometimes she has a really nice lay-in. And then it's just me awake, rattling around the house. Before it used to be because of her to a degree. But now it's like, I want to sleep. So my ideal favourite way to spend a day off would be to just do no housework, do some diamond painting, and just chill. Question number 2. What type of music are you into? I'm into quite a broad range of music, really, except for rap. Can't stand rap. Mostly because I just can't understand a word they're freaking saying. It's too fast. I love, like, club classics. I love, let's see, David Guetta, Avicii. I also enjoy, like, Dolly Parton. There's a whole sort of range, even like Prodigy, Guns N' Roses. So yeah, it's pretty broad, to be fair. There's not much I don't like. Yeah. Number 3. What's the best vacation you ever took and why? This is a tough one. I haven't been on many vacations, to be honest. I went up to Liverpool before. That was good fun. I went with my partner. We took the coach up there, which took like so long. It took like a whole day to get up there. You're right down there, madam. So yeah, that was good fun. Although next time I would have to say go longer than so many days, because I think we ended up using a whole day to get there and a whole day to get back, essentially. And the place that I got was super cheap to stay in, but that's because it was such a long walk to the town centre. But we went up there because one of his Christmas presents one year was a tour of Liverpool Football Stadium. He supports Liverpool. And I'm not much for football, to be fair. But luckily, he's not obsessed with watching all the games and stuff, so the odd time he does have it on, I'm like, yeah, you go for that. That's fine. I'll sit up here and do my diamond painting. That's fine. You have your football one. But that was quite cool. And then, like, abroad, it's both the best and the worst. Is is when I went to... My mind's going blank. I want to say... It's not Cyprus, but it begins with like a C. And Corfu. There we go. I got there. Brain fart. Corfu. It was my absolute favourite place to visit. It was right up the top in the northern part. It was just nice and quiet out the way. You could even see Albania over the water. It's definitely my favourite place I've visited. However, it was also the worst in a sense because that's where my now ex cheated on me with. So yay! But that's fine. That's in the past, and I'm really grateful for it actually, or else I wouldn't have who I have now. So yeah. But no, seriously, I love Cyprus, and I would really love to take my daughter there when she's older. Take my fiance there as well. 'Cause it was just great fun. It really was. I've only been to a couple of places, so yeah, that answers question 3. Question number 4. Where's the next place to visit on your bucket list and why? So like I say, I would like to go back to Corfu. That was really fun. Bucket list sort of style, I think I would like to go to New Zealand, maybe live there because of how well they've dealt with everything. But certainly New Zealand or Australia, I'd like to visit. Hey, sweetie. You want an apricot? Okay. You said ta? Yeah. Not dada, mama. She refuses to say mama. Good girl. Love you. You go do your thing. But seeing some part of the world from there, or my other choice would possibly be Canada. To go visit some wolf sanctuaries and stuff, which would be pretty awesome, to be fair. Just because, yeah, we also don't... I'm probably general stereotyping or whatever. And I do apologise. But again, I've never really been outside of England, to be fair. And we get no snow where I am. You're lucky to maybe get a couple of inches. And we get all excited and all transport crashes, and it's like barely like 2 inches of snow. It's hilarious how much this country comes to a standstill just because of cover. And she decided to do some more climbing. And then get grumpy with me because I didn't want her to climb. Yay, kids! So what was I saying? Canada, yeah, that's right, because I'd love to, you know, just build a decent snowman. I would love to have a good old snowball fight. I'll also probably hurt myself. I have dodgy legs, and one of them used to dislocate all the time at the knee. So I am nervous about walking on ice and stuff, because literally, whenever we do get snow, it's so minimal that it gets trodden all over and refrozen night after night, so it just turns into this death trap of icy sludge, which is great fun. Not. But yeah. So next question is, what are your hobbies and how did you get into them? So, obvious one, diamond painting. It's a new one. I started it around March. As I stated before, lockdown, I got bored. I kept seeing the ad, so clickety click, thank you Amazon, and now I have a new addiction. So that's great fun. Before now, my hobby was pretty much just reading. One year I read over 200 books. I was so happy with myself. But yeah, I just used to read all the time. I don't know, just think. Hobbies. I used to ride a motorbike, actually. That's how me and my partner met. We met on the A127. Just pulled up at some lights. Just bought this particular bike on that day. And yeah, because we both stopped at the same set of lights. The rest is history. So yeah. So I used to ride my motorbike. But even then, sometimes coloured, but mostly it was reading and watching films and stuff. So yeah. Let's see what else we got. What was your favourite age growing up? I'm really not sure, 'cause my brain is a bit funny, where I do struggle to think of like specific ages. Like, I'll have a memory, but I could not tell you how old I was. Would not have a freaking Scooby. I think realistically, out of the memories I do have, bear in mind I'm turning 30 this month. It's my birthday this month, girl. But yeah, my memory is appalling. Part of that's I've got fibromyalgia, and that really fucks with your head. You know, it's brain fog and joint pains and just life in general. Yay! So my memory isn't always that great when it comes to like specific details. Like, I had a conversation with my Dad last year, like, how old am I going to be? I don't know. Do you know how old I'm going to be? Nope. What's up, sweetie? 1 second. Oh, it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, little one wanted to take me somewhere. We did a thing, we played, and then she pooped. So that's all been dealt with. So, yay! Like I said, I don't know how many clips I'll end up putting together to make the whole thing, but we shall see. So let's see. Don't even know where we go up to. So, what's your favourite age growing up? So yeah, I really don't know. I know I really enjoyed, like bits and pieces. I have kind of bits and pieces of memories of, primary school, which I really liked. Secondary school, I only really liked the first couple of years, but I was bullied a lot back then, and it's like, yeah. But I remember really liking year 9. Now I'm trying to figure out how old you might be for year 9. I think maybe 12 or 13 maybe. I really don't remember specific information like that. My brain just does not want to do that, I'm afraid. So that's a really hard question to answer. But there's certain aspects of a lot of my ages growing up that I really liked. Like being able to just knock on a friend's house and go to the park around the corner. Kicking your shoes off as far as you can whilst on the swings. And all sorts of the things, you know, like just no worries, no stresses. Boy, were we fools to wish we were grown up and we could do all this stuff. Nope. What's up, sweetie? Sorry about that. Her toy was stuck and she couldn't get it out, bless her. So yeah, let's go to the next one. What was the last thing you read? Now, since discovering diamond painting, my reading has gone right down, which is a shame. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure I will neglect my diamond painting when my favourite author's next book comes out. Can't wait. So the last book I read would probably be Shane Silver's last one. I love it. He's a witty, really funny writer. This guy, Nate Temple, he has sucker punched an angel, cow tipped the Minotaur, he's drinking buddies with the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and that's without going into spoilers because it's such a great series. I absolutely I get all fangirly and go eee! Each time like the new book's released, and really sorry about that sound, that was horrible. But yeah, Shane Silver's highly recommend. He's got a new series that he started last year or the year before. Sorin series, basically. I think it's like Ambrogio or something. I can't remember. Off the top of my head, I'm great at reading. Now, pronouncing words that I've read, however, is a completely different story. So I'm like, how the... So in my head, I make up how it sounds, and whenever I actually hear it in real life, I'm like, oh, fair enough. That actually makes more sense. So, the last thing I read would have probably been his last book. And it's been a while, actually, since he released a new one, I think. I think he's got another 2 series or something that he's in the middle of releasing for this year, I think. I don't know. But if you ever want a really good laugh, and I don't have Kindle Unlimited, but I believe his books are available on there. So if you do have that, I highly recommend giving it a go. Obsidian Sun is the first one. Chronologically, I think it's Grimm is the first book in the series. Chronologically, it came out afterwards though. But the first book, which I will always recommend first things first, Obsidian Sun. Shane Silver's Obsidian Sun. It is just... I was giggling away within the first couple of pages and stuff. And it's not just all funny, there's also drama in it. And it pulls from all sorts of different pantheons. So you've got like Greek stuff, you've got all sorts of different supernatural things and mythologies and legends. And it's just really good. And the takes he has on them as well is just pretty awesome. Well, I'd never actually heard of Baba Yaga before. She's in there somewhere. Find out. And there's even a scene where there's even like they actually fight a real to god Gruffalo. A freaking Gruffalo. That was hilarious. 1 second. Sorry about that. Partner just got in with the shopping. So yeah. So if I was to recommend a book, it'd definitely be Shane Silver's. Let's see. Let's see. Are you more an extrovert or an introvert? Hands down, I'm an introvert, so doing YouTube is very different. That being said, if I'm with the right people, you'd think I was an extrovert. But if I'm with new people or in a new setting or something, I'm more likely just to sit back and get the lay of the land, and yeah. So that's that question. Question number 9. What's your favourite ice cream topping? To be fair, I don't often have ice cream. It's not a huge thing in my house. So instead I'm going to tweak that question a little bit and say what's my favourite flavour ice cream. Where I'm probably going to be boring and just say vanilla. But I also really like, let's think, can I think of the word? What's that flavour? Strawberries and cream is quite nice. Oh, that's it, cherry. Cherry ice cream's nice. I like cherry. But generally speaking, I usually just have like vanilla or something. If I get it from the ice cream van, it's usually a Mr. Whippy with some strawberry sauce and a flake. Or a strawberry and Knickerbocker Glory. I always used to love Knickerbocker Glories just because they're just so much fun to say, Knickerbocker Glories. So that's fun. Let's see, what's the next one? What was the last TV show you binge watched? Mandalorian. I love The Mandalorian. I am a Star Wars fan. Not overly one, but I am a fan. But Mandalorian, oh my god, I love it. And I love little Grogu. And I love that Ahsoka Tano and stuff. Oh, it's just awesome. So yeah, if you haven't seen season 2 yet. Oh my god. Hello. What do you want? What's up, sweetie? Huh? What's up, my gorgeous? Do you want a hug? Yeah? Yeah. Hello. What's that? Yeah, you're funny. You giggling for the people. She'll give you a tickle for the people. Hey. You just want to sit down with Mama? Yeah? That's cool. I can do no diamond painting for a minute. I'll still talk though. Yeah? Is that okay? Can I talk? Or do you want to answer the questions? What was the last TV show you binge watched? That's right, that would be Dougie. She loves Hey Dougie and Word Party. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even trying to tickle her or anything. She's just sitting there. But yeah, you love Hey Dougie and Word Party. Love an evening, you like your little baby bum. Good old Netflix. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Are you into podcasts or music only? Really not that into podcasts. Closest I get to no, you don't. That's my cover minder. Closest I get to podcasts in a sense is listening to Rachel Ray, Hiker from Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, or Mrs. Coffee. Because generally speaking, I do the whole work and lurk thing. I'll have them on and glance up occasionally, but I kind of work away whilst listening to them. But generally speaking, yeah, it's music. Hands down, it's music. Yeah. What's up with you? Yeah. You say mummy? You say mummy? Mummy, mummy, mama? No. Fair enough. Let's see. Do you have a favourite holiday and why? My favourite holiday is, I love Christmas purely for the food. But I also love Halloween purely for the dressing up. So maybe we can combine the two and have a Halloween with a Christmas feast. That'd be good. Honestly, I love dressing up. If I can find any photos, I'll put them up here and stuff. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, sorry, she bit her fingers. She's tired, but she refuses to have a sleep, so... Really? Fair enough. Yay! Happy Pickle. She's got a frozen dummy, which is this dummy that you can put stuff in, which we always keep fruit in it. And we have about 6 of them. And they live in the freezer. And then when her teeth are acting up, she can chew on a frozen fruity dummy until she obliterates it. She loves those. Right, let's think. Where was we at? That's right. I said if I can, I'll find some photos of some previous Halloweeny costumes. One year I went as Venom. I was so impressed with how I did my face. That was awesome. A year before that, I've done something similar to, I guess you could say, Melina from Mortal Kombat, because of the way I did my mouth, and I wore a ninja outfit with it. It was pretty sweet. I'd have before the days where they were popular, I had a face mask that came with my ninja outfit. This is like 4 years ago, 4 years ago now. And so everyone just thought I was a ninja. And then I'd pull my face covering down, and underneath would just be this serrated, toothy maw of just random stuff. And yeah, I was really impressed with it. I creeped out. I scared kids. I creeped the hell out of some adults. So I say that was a very good costume. So yeah, that would be my favourite holiday, would be Halloween, because of the dressing up. And then Christmas, purely because it's an excuse to have a massive Sunday roast. I don't often have turkey with it. We usually have either pork or chicken. Yeah, mostly because we're not the biggest fan of turkey, because it's often dry if you don't cook it right, and it's just easier. Let's see. Question number 13. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? And yeah, what would it be? I'm actually going to carry on. Let's top up my drills. So if I could only eat one food. Now, when I was younger, this would have been an easy question of answering with sweets or chocolate. But yeah, I'm not often in the mood for chocolate now. Maybe it's because it's just been Christmas and I've eaten a lot of chocolate. So many chocolates. So worth it. But if I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? This is a tough one. If I said crisps, you get a lot of different types of crisps. You're right there, missus. You got lots of different flavours, but I'm not the biggest fan of crisps. Chicken would mean I'd have to cook the thing all the time. I'm not actually too sure. There's so much food. Maybe cereal. If I don't have to be specific, maybe cereal. I used to eat cereal for dinner when I lived on my own because, you know, who can be bothered? I couldn't. Yay, that's all the black bit done. Yay, I can colour in. I'm happy now. Yeah. She's still moaning. But I'm happy. But yeah, cereal, I think. I'd go for like Cheerios or, let's think, Honey Nut Crisp, or maybe even Weetabix for a random day. And in the winter, I do like Ready Brek. Ready Brek is actually the only cereal I actually add sugar to. Everything, even Weetabix, I have plain with milk. I know, I'm weird. Let's see. Number 14. Do you like going to the movies or prefer watching at home? Now, isn't that a loaded question these days? Before COVID? Even before COVID, it's not like I'm made of money, so it's like I'll wait for a film to become available to rent or something. Unless it's Marvel. Hands down, Marvel girl. I have seen every Marvel film since the first Avengers. Yeah, since Avengers Assemble, I've seen every single Marvel film at the cinema. That being said, if Black Widow comes out on Disney Plus, I have Disney Plus. Hells yes, I'm watching that at home on Disney Plus. Because who the hell is risking Corona? Not me. That being said, I'll be happy to pay for it as an extra to watch on Disney Plus because, fuck yes. If it's any good, then yeah, I would probably also then, once the cinemas are open and it's safe to go out again, and I would probably still also then go to pay at the cinema as well. I miss my Marvel. I miss my Marvel fixes. Although, who else is looking forward to like WandaVision and all the Marvel shows coming to Disney? It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to Loki as well because hells yeah, I love Loki. He's just god of mischief and it's hilarious. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, generally speaking, unless it's for like a special like occasion or something, I don't usually go for a movie at home. Let's see, let's do question number 15. This is a random one. What's your favourite sleeping position? Partner says on his back. Because of the joint problems I have, I don't sleep well anyway. So my favourite position, purely because I can't sleep on my back, would be my side. Now, the problem with being on my side is I get a lot of pain in my shoulders. So I'm constantly tossing and turning, tossing and turning. My poor, poor man. So, yeah, it's a weird one. See, number 16. What's your go-to guilty pleasure? That's a tough one. I don't know. Guilty pleasure.
White chocolate.
Huh?
White chocolate.
White chocolate. Yeah, I've kind of gone off white chocolate now. He's saying white chocolate. It's not. Not anymore. It used to be, but I've kind of gone off chocolate a bit now. As I said, I think it's because I've eaten too much chocolate over Christmas. Favourite guilty pleasure?
Me.
If you was a guilty pleasure, then why am I engaged to you?
Out of remorse, maybe?
Out of remorse. I love it. Guilty pleasure. Probably at this moment in time, it's probably always browsing on like Diamond Art Club's website. But I'm kind of like on a self-imposed no buy for now. We'll see how long that lasts with their new releases, but I really don't know actually. Go to a guilty pleasure. Sleep. Taking a nap in the afternoon when my partner watches the little one for like an hour or so. That is just perfect. But again, I wouldn't call it a guilty pleasure. I don't know. That's a hard one. Just no. Just no. I'm gonna do this last question. Actually, no. Let's go up to question 20 and then we'll stop. In the summer, would you rather go to the beach or go camping? How the hell did I miss all of this black hair? I don't know. But I would actually really like to go camping. I know you want to go camping too. But the problem with that is you kind of need a car. And neither of us drive. We've got a motorbike, but that's about it. Can't exactly fit 2 adults, a 2-year-old, and all camping supplies, including tents and stuff, on a motorbike.
That's not happening.
Yeah, it's just not gonna be done, really, is it? So, So at the moment, it's beach. And we're about 20-30 minutes by bus away from a beach. One sec. And I'm back. Right, we've had dinner. She's a bit happier. Fingers crossed. She's running up and down doing laps, giggling away. So, that was interesting. Anywho. Let's see. How far did we get? So, let's see. We did that one. Did the beach academy. Number 18. What's your favourite quote from a movie? One of my favourite ones, I think, off the top of my head, would have to be, I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. It means no. I love Captain Barbossa. So that was from Pirates of the Caribbean, in case you didn't know. Honestly, I love the first film the most, Curse of the Black Pearl. The others, don't care either way. I'll watch them, but I'm not like really excited to see them as such. So yeah, definitely I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. And if I was to go for a quote from a book, that would be fucking Carl. Fucking Carl. Sign of exacerbation and stuff like that, from the Shane Silver's Nate Temple series. What are you looking at? She's eyeing the bookshelf. Bum bum bum. But yeah, those would be the quotes for that. What's the one? I have to say, I'm not doing as much diamond painting as I thought I would. To be fair, talking and doing, I've not really tried to do before, so whoops. But hey, you know, I managed to get I've managed to get a fair bit done, so that's good. Before I came back, I did have a quick look at roughly how many minutes I might be in, because I've had to stop, start here and there. I think I'm roughly at around 45 minutes, or a little bit over maybe. So, Kay, while you're editing this, if I'm correct, give me a big old thumbs up here. Whee! If not, boo. Bad me. Either way, this is definitely the longest video I've ever done. So this is going to be great fun to edit. I'm new to the whole editing thing, and I'm getting there. I like adding lines to what I think Kira might be saying, or if we hear her and stuff, and I'll go, yeah. So I like adding like little text things, text brackets and stuff, or whatever to that kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, she's fine. She's literally just running up and down. Oh, in case you wanted to, this is my trash. This is where I just put my trash. Evil shouldn't look this good. To be fair, there's not a great deal of trash. It's just wet, but there is. Let's see. What is the one thing that can instantly make your day better? Honestly, it's my pickle. When she hugs me, she gets really clingy to me sometimes. When she hugs me, or you know, wants your attention, or this is actually very rare. She very rarely gives you direct eye contact, but when she actually looks you dead in the eye and gives you a little smile, it is just the most precious thing. I absolutely love it when she does that, because it could be quite rare. I'm like, oh, I love you too, sweetie. But honestly, yeah, getting a hug or a smile, something like that from Pickle, that instantly makes any day so much better. Honestly, she's helped me and my partner get through this pandemic. We've not managed to kill each other because we've got her, I suppose. And yeah, since this pandemic, she started going preschool, which we was nervous about, but she's absolutely adored it. We was nervous about her starting because, well, she's an only kid. She's very clingy to me at times. How's she going to be? Is she going to get on okay? Turns out, worried for nothing. She screamed when she had to go home the first time. Second day when she went back, she didn't even look back at us. She just walked in like a boss. She's like, bye. Fuck you. I'm an independent baby who don't need no help. And it's hard as well, because this first time she's gone to nursery and stuff, because of all the regulations in place and stuff, we can't go in there with her. So we all stand in a queue, all leave our space, and then the only thing we have to do is sanitize our hands with the spray at the door, and then they go in the building and we're not allowed in. which is a shame because I really want to see what she's up to. But no, we can't do that. But from everything that the staff say and everything, she's been doing really well. So yeah, Pig was my answer to that one anyway. Do you have any pet peeves? Can I just call my essentially my brother-in-law a pet peeve? You know who you are. My God. No, well, to be fair, it's all in banter and jest. Honestly, if we're out in public and someone's burping or farting or whatever, then yeah, I don't like it, especially if they don't say excuse me or anything, or if people don't hold doors, you know, have a bit of courtesy. If you're in the privacy of your own home, then by all means, gas it up. Still, you know, maybe say excuse me or whatever, but I'm not that fussed about it if it's in the privacy of your own home. But yeah, out in public, just people not having common courtesy. Big one at the moment is when you see people, like at the supermarket, not wearing a freaking mask. How hard is it to wear a mask? Fuck's sake, just put one on your face. It's not going to kill you. If doctors and nurses and everything, carers and everything else like that can wear them for freaking huge ass shifts, and you're only mildly inconvenienced for like 20 minutes while you go around the store, come on, get over yourself. Think of other people, you selfish prats. But anyway, yeah, I think that would be classified as a pet peeve. Let's see. Which meal is your favourite? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Probably gonna regret this.
Oh no. Dad has walked in with the cheese balls. Someone's gonna nick those. So let's see. Favourite meal would probably be lunch, probably. If for lunch I could have a fry up or something, that would be good. If not, it's because it's a treat, maybe pancakes for breakfast. But to be honest, it's always cereal, to be fair. So I'm gonna go with lunch.
Aww.
Yeah, she's gone straight over to Dada, yeah? Let's have a little gander. Gander. As a kid, did you eat the crust on your sandwich?
I did.
Yeah.
I still do.
Yep. I do, and I did. Let's see. What activity instantly calms you? Diamond painting is definitely one of those now. Before it used to just be reading. Or like putting on a show I've seen a gazillion times or something like that.
So that always is a bill.
Ideally, how would you spend your birthday? Honestly, I can never be bothered to do anything for my birthday. So I usually cop out and just say, let's just go for a meal. Now here's the kicker as well. My birthday is 3 days before my partner's. And he's also got a twin brother. So within 3 days, there's 3 birthdays. And they're the more outgoing ones. So I'm like, well, let's just do a joint thing. So we've done laser tag and stuff, and that was great fun. But generally speaking, I'm too lazy. Plus, pro for Corona for me at the moment is it's my 30th this month. And I could not be bothered to do jack shit. So look, I got an excuse. Can't do anything anyway, so oh, what a shame. Oh no. Would it be nice to do something for my birthday? Maybe.
Wow. Just turn it down.
Maybe, but yeah, I'm never that fussed, to be fair. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't even realise I was turning 30 this year until we actually sat down and tried to figure it out. So that's hilarious. So yeah, so that's that one. Let's see. What's your favourite season and why? So I would say I can't just have one. It's always two. I love both spring and autumn. Spring I love because, you know, the days are starting to get a bit warmer, sun's out more, You know, it's just no, the grass and the leaves are coming back. But on the same front, I love autumn because, you know, you get to snuggle up with blankets and have hot chocolates and, yeah, and, you know, all the different colours of the leaves and everything as they all fall to the ground. Plus Pickle absolutely loves autumn, I think, for the fact that there's so many leaves on the ground. She just loves running through them and making them all crunch and stuff. Let's have a look, see. Let's see.
Kira!
What's the... Down! Excuse me. Sorry about that. She decided to do some more climbing again. Oh, yay, yay. So, next question. What's the phone app you use the most? Not Nana, Mama. Yeah. Let's see. The phone app I use most likely is Facebook, I'll be honest. I could just be sitting on there and scrolling through jack shit for ages. So yeah, I would have to say Facebook. YouTube's probably a close second these days, actually. Let's see. What's your favourite board game? Let's see. I love Monopoly, but nobody will play it with me.
I wonder why.
I often win. And my partner often gets bankrupted. So yeah, no one will play with me, which is a shame because I love playing Monopoly. Other than that, it's not a board game, it's a card game. I actually adore the game Cards Against Humanity. It is brilliant.
I'll play that, yeah?
So yeah, that's always a good laugh. If you haven't played it, where have you been? It's not a new game by any means. It's just great fun. Obviously, do not play if you are highly offended easily and are just a plain snowflake. Don't do it. Not the game for you. But it's such good fun. That's it. How do you take your coffee? I typically only have like one coffee a day, and that's when I first wake up. After that, it's a cup of tea. Because I'm English and I like tea. It's got to be Yorkshire tea as well. That's the best tea in my opinion. Let's think. Coffee wise, it's just a Sainsbury's own gold roast coffee. Gotta be gold roast, that's my favourite one. And lately we've been getting these sachets of it's a latte and it's praline flavoured. Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love that. It tastes like chocolate and just... Yeah, okay. And yeah, in this house we have a rule. If we're going to make it, we have to say, praline, where's my caffeine? Because we're freaking nuts. No one is sane in this household. So yeah, Kira, little Mrs. does not stand a chance.
Nope.
Let's see. Is there any product that you couldn't live without? Now, does this include appliances? Because honestly, the washing machine and the oven and the fridge freezer, need all that. But not including things like that, I would have to say my phone. Purely because I've got access to all the internet on it. I don't have a computer or anything, so everything is done through the phone. And my Kindle. I've still got physical books because I love those. But yeah, I've got thousands of books on my Kindle as well. So yeah. I've got 2 questions left on my list. If you could have any exotic animal as a pet, which would it be? Honestly, I wouldn't want to have an exotic pet. I don't like the idea of taking it from its home just for my own amusement, to take it home and stuff. I don't think that's right. Now, if we're talking regular sort of domestic animals, then I'd say a cat, but I'm allergic. God damn it, I love cats. I've never had a dog. I've had a hamster, but I wasn't a big fan of that. And fish are not fun to clean out, so that's why I loved cats. They're just independent. You can like open the door, they fuck off for a few hours and come back at some point when they feel like it. But no, I wouldn't want to have an exotic pet or a bird or anything like that. Last question. Are you an organ donor? And why? Or why not? I am registered as an organ donor because I figure, well, I'm not going to be alive to use them. So to help someone else out, you know. No ifs, ands or buts really from me on that front. If I can help someone from the unfortunate timing of my death or whatever, unless I'm vaporized, have at it. You can have my lungs, liver, kidney, skin graft, whatever you want. I ain't going to be using it. So yeah. So I hope that's been a bit informative for you, a bit of getting to know me. If you have any questions or whatever, I'm happy to answer them. Just chuck them in the comments below. So I just want to thank Mrs. Crochet and Coffee for sharing me link and everything, get me out there. After at the filming of this video, I currently have 22 subscribers, and I cannot tell you how happy I was to get to 22 before the by the new year. I was just so happy to get that, which probably sounds really silly, but because there's people out there with thousands and hundreds and all this, that, and the other. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I got 22. Woo! Check me out. Look at me, babe. I'm blowing up. Way. But no, in all seriousness, no, yeah, I'm seeing how this goes. It's a new journey for me. I'm like, this is going to be mostly diamond paint channel, but I've got a couple of bits and pieces I've ordered to give a go. Got like some little cross stitch kits coming. I've got punch needle, because I really did want to try that out after I'd heard, because I'd never heard of it before. Miss Coffee mentioned it. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. And I watched the video that she did on it and stuff, and I was like, that actually looks like fun. Let's just start the shit out of some material. Why not? So yeah. So I don't know where this channel's kind of going except for down the crafty path. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this journey with me. So yeah, for now I'm going to sign off. Wish you all a great new year. It's got to be better than the last, hey? Here's to a better year. Take care of each other. And stay safe out there.